So good evening and welcome to the Exemplary Support Staff of the Year Awards Banquet. I have the pleasure of welcoming each of you this evening and celebrating the contributions of our dedicated support staff. This will be an evening of thanks and tribute to 49, I repeat, 49 exemplary employees who come to work each day with one goal in mind: to do all they can to ensure that our students graduate, say it with me, college, career, and citizen ready. Honorees, please know that what you do every day matters. You make sure that our students receive nutritious meals, have access to technology, and keep it functioning, and receive the academic supports and extra care that each of them needs. Others of you manage our offices and assist students and staff, take care of our printing needs, support student athletics, make sure our schools and work sites are clean and well maintained, keep our schools and office staff very safe, and take great care of our students by attending to their health and medical needs. I'm going to go back to that last one about helping to keep us safe. This year, this has been one of our biggest heart's cry, to make sure that those who are in our buildings feel safe, whether they're our staff or our students. So I want to give you all a heartfelt thank you for doing your role to do that for us as support staff. Thank you so much. Your efforts have totally not gone unnoticed. Your presence here today is a testament to your commitment and to your work ethic. There were hundreds of nominations across the school division for this recognition, and I do mean hundreds. I commend you for being selected as your work site's Exemplary Support Staff Person of the Year. Later this evening, we will hear how each of you is making a positive difference with your unique ways and your unique flares. It's the school board's responsibility to establish policies and provide needed resources. But it's you, our dedicated staff, who carries out that mission for us. You are the ones who make us look like rock stars. On behalf of the school board, I congratulate you, and I thank you for all you do to contribute to our success. I look forward to sharing this evening with you, and at this time, please welcome our interim superintendent, Dr. Michelle Mitchell. She is coming forth to share some comments with you.
Thank you, Mrs. Searles Law. I also want to congratulate our honorees this evening. We are acknowledging some wonderful professionals in our school division. I really have been looking forward to this evening and the opportunity to enjoy a meal with you and to honor your service and dedication to Newport News Public Schools. This evening is about celebrating excellence in service to public education, work that often goes unappreciated. Please know that we do appreciate what you do every single day. Tonight, we have the honor and privilege to recognize you, the people who provide the much-needed support that it takes to educate, mentor, and guide over 26,000 students each day to school. Support staff honorees, simply put, we thank you for your commitment, for going above and beyond, and most importantly, we thank you for being a part of our Newport News Public Schools family. We know that you are not on this journey alone. Many of you have sacrificed family time, and I know the family members aren't going to nod their head, but it's okay to nod and say yes, and other commitments to take good care of our students and staff. So I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the spouses, friends, and families who are in attendance this evening. So please give your spouses, your family, and friends a round of applause for the support that they provide to you. Your support and encouragement is critical to the success of our honored guests. We thank you for sharing them with us. Someone once said, there is no great success without great commitment. I think this best describes our honorees' service. You are making a positive impact on the lives of our students, and your dedicated work contributes to their continued growth and success. Most of us are familiar with the African proverbs, "It takes a village to raise a child." That rings true in our families, in our neighborhood, and in our school division. Each one of us has a unique and important role in the lives of our students. You ensure that our students, staff, and visitors are welcomed and taken care of when they arrive in the office. You ensure that our students arrive at school safely. You ensure they are well fed. Where's Kathy Alexander? Thank you to Kathy and her crew. You provide instructional support in the classroom, and you make sure they are safe and secure in a clean and learning environment. I personally appreciate your efforts, and I thank each of you for your devotion and commitment to our students. Our success is really a direct result of all that you do each day. We are truly honored and humbled to serve with you. This evening, school board members, state legislators, and other special guests are also here to recognize and to thank you. It is with great pleasure that I have the opportunity to introduce them. Please join me in recognizing our school board chair, Lisa Searles Law. You've already had a chance to hear from her. School board member Douglas Brown. School board member Gary Hunter. And from the school division leadership team, Chief Operating Officer Rusty Fairhart. Executive Director of Elementary School Leadership, Katie Herman. Dr. Katie Herman. Director of Elementary School Leadership, Dr. Lakeisha Parrott. Executive Director of Secondary School Leadership, Dr. Felicia Barnett. Director of Secondary School Leadership, Dr. Eleanor Blow. Executive Director of Curriculum and Development, Dr. Joanne Jones. Executive Director of Plant Services, Wade Beverly. Executive Director of Transportation, Shay Coates. Executive Director of Technology, Wayne Santos. Executive Director of Child Nutrition and Wellness, Kathy Alexander. And in the back, Director of Elementary Curriculum, Lori Wall. Our dedicated federal and state legislators, Delegate Shelley Simons, who has been to every single event we've had this year. Thank you very much. Thank you all for joining us this evening. I now have the pleasure of introducing our Chief Operations Officer, Rusty Fairhart. Mr. Fairhart.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell. Good evening. It is my pleasure to be here this evening to acknowledge and celebrate our Exemplary Support Staff of the Year. In my role as Chief Operations Officer, I have the privilege to work directly with teams at the print shop and warehouse. Dora and her team are over here. Plant Services, Mr. Beverly. Transportation, Mr. Coates. Child Nutrition and Wellness, Ms. Alexander, and Technology, Mr. Santos, all of which are dedicated teams who support and advance a high-quality work environment for our staff, which leads, of course, to enhanced educational opportunities for our students. Since joining the school division last year, I've had the opportunity to visit our schools and work sites and I have witnessed your dedication and work ethic firsthand. Our school division is home to committed, caring professionals who take care of our students, staff, and facilities, and most importantly, each other. The best of these professionals are represented in this room tonight. You bring a sense of community to our schools and work sites, and the importance and impact of your efforts have not gone unnoticed. So tonight I join the members of our school board, our chair, Ms. Searles Law, our interim superintendent, Dr. Mitchell, in congratulating each of you and thanking you for your service. You don't just report to work every day. You report to your school, office, or other work location. You affect change. You make a difference, and your pride is evident in all that you do. Thank you for showing great initiative, for supporting and assisting our students and colleagues, and for doing so with a willing spirit. Your contributions will be felt within Newport News Public Schools for years to come. Lastly, as Dr. Mitchell mentioned, we'd like to thank you and your families for all that you've given to Newport News Public Schools. We realize your commitment is beyond 40 hours a week, the dedication that you all provide to us on a weekly basis. Many of you work overtime, weekends, etc. Your contributions are certainly felt and appreciated, and we appreciate everything there. So once again, I'll congratulate you on being recognized as an Exemplary Support Staff Person of the Year. So just a little off script, if we can get all of our honorees before you're recognized individually to stand so you can be recognized as a collective. So thank you all again for being here this evening. Our dinner service will begin shortly. Please enjoy your meal, and our program will begin afterwards. Thank you.
And now, please welcome to the stage Dr. Katie Herman, Executive Director of Elementary School Leadership, Dr. Lakeisha Parrott, Director of Elementary School Leadership, Dr. Felicia Barnett, Executive Director of Secondary School Leadership, and Dr. Eleanor Blow, Director of Secondary School Leadership.
Good evening, and before we begin, I would like to announce and welcome Dr. Terry Best, a school board member who is here joining us, as well as Dr. Monty Mason. So thank you both for joining us this evening. Again, good evening. I am Katie Herman, the Executive Director of Elementary School Leadership, and joining me this evening is Dr. Lakeisha Parrott, Director of Elementary School Leadership, Dr. Felicia Blow, Barnett, sorry about that, Dr. Barnett, who is Executive Director of Secondary School Leadership, and Eleanor Blow, who is Director of Elementary School Leadership. This evening, we have the honor of recognizing our 23-24 Exemplary Support Staff of the Year. Every day, these professional members of the Newport News team dedicate themselves to advancing our mission of ensuring that our students graduate college, career, and citizen ready. Each of our honorees has earned the honor of representing their work site and will be presented with a plaque and a gift bag in recognition of their achievements. To participate in the recognition, we invite our school board members, state legislatures, NNEA president to join our interim superintendent, our chief of operations at the front of the stage to honor these dedicated employees. Honorees, as we announce your name, please come forward to the right side of the stage to proceed through the congratulatory receiving line. Our first honoree this evening is Debbie Lattimore, the support staff member representing Denby Early Childhood Center. Miss Lattimore, Miss Lattimore is an instructional assistant with 15 years of service. Miss Lattimore goes above and beyond for her students and staff. She is admired for her patience. Her colleagues say she meets each student's individual needs and always finds a way to help them understand and reach their full potential. Debbie Lattimore. Veronica Williams is a support staff honoree at Marshall Early Childhood Center. Miss Williams is an instructional assistant with 22 years of service. Miss Williams serves in the PEEP classroom with some of our youngest learners. Her mission each day is to help her students learn and grow. She often stays late to ensure her classroom is ready to serve her students the next day. She is always positive and kind. Veronica Williams. Representing Watkins Early Childhood Center is Denora Rivera. Miss Rivera is a registrar with 3 years of service. Miss Rivera has a good rapport with the parents and puts them at ease. She's frequently complimented on her perspective and insight. She has also developed great relationships with her students. Several of them love visiting her throughout the day. Her administrator noted that she is a great asset to the Watkins family. Denora Rivera. Our next honoree is the custodian Marty Roberts, support staff honoree at an Achievable Dream Academy. Mr. Roberts has 2 years of service. He is our unsung hero. He helps enhance the physical well-being of an Achievable Dream Academy and the students every day. Mr. Marty, as he is affectionately called, also can always be found sanitizing surfaces, fixing things, overseeing deliveries, and interacting with the dreamers, from the lighthearted conversations to the fist bumps. Marty Roberts. School nurse Stacy Moore is the next honoree. She is Carver Elementary School's Staff Person of the Year. Miss Moore has 9 years of service. Nurse Moore delivers high-quality care. She is a nonstop giver, providing much more than bandages. She dispenses a feeling of trust and true caring. Nurse Moore adapts to changing situations and quickly thinks on the spot to support the staff and students. Stacy Moore. Representing BC Charles Elementary School is Jamila Hairston. Miss Hairston is an instructional assistant with 20 years of service. Miss Hairston is a key player at filling in the gaps. She has served as a teacher when needed, and in her mild-mannered intellectual disability class is also committed to advancing each student under her care. Her administrator noted that she has seen substantial growth in her young scholars. Jamila Hairston. Monique Coronel is the support staff honoree at Deer Park Elementary School. Ms. Coronel is a technology support specialist with 2 years of service. She is the go-to person for technical issues. She handles a significant number of student computer repairs on a daily basis with great professionalism. She also keeps the staff well informed about potential technology challenges. Monique Coronel. Technology support specialist Ranger Iradu Kunda is the support staff honoree at Discovery STEM Academy. He has 2 years of service. He works tirelessly to ensure that technology needs of students and staff are met every day. He goes the extra mile to proactively find and address problems before other staff members even know they exist. When faced with a challenge, he strives to answer questions quickly and solve problems. Ranger Iradukunda. Our next honoree was unable to be present this evening. However, we will still recognize Mia Williams, the support staff member at Dutrow Elementary School. Miss Williams is a school counselor with 12 years of service. She provides weekly classroom and individual counseling sessions and has built lasting relationships with her students, families, and staff. Ms. Williams also facilitates the student morning show and coordinates many of the annual activities. Miss Mia Williams. Instructional assistant Deborah Scott is representing General Stanford Elementary School as a support staff of the year. She has 20 years of experience. Ms. Scott never fails to help someone in need. She works tirelessly with students utilizing the SIPS Reading Skills Program. Ms. Scott also ensures that her students are prepared through intentional instruction. She is also available to assist her colleagues whenever needed. Deborah Scott. Representing Greenwood Elementary School as support staff of the year is Zareth Melendez. She has 3 years of service. In addition to serving as the record secretary, Ms. Melendez is a certified interpreter and a We Leap program after-school secretary. She helps newcomer families feel comfortable and at ease during registration process by connecting with them in their native language. In addition, Ms. Melendez serves as a mentor and chaperone for many of the school field trips. Zareth Melendez. Hydenwood Elementary School support staff of the year is instructional assistant in a collaborative kindergarten class, Julia Brill. She has 2 years of service. Ms. Brill goes above and beyond in her responsibilities. She puts her students first and takes great personal interest in those students who need more support. Ms. Brill actively participates in after-school activities and has provided much-needed clothes and shoes to families in need. Julia Brill. Representing Hilton Elementary School is kindergarten instructional assistant Heather Goodwin. Ms. Goodwin has served 15 years in the school division. Her greatest strength is in building relationships with students and families. She works to ensure all kindergarten students' needs are met. She also leads the yearbook committee and has organized several staff events. Heather Goodwin. Daryl Harris is the support staff person of the year at Jenkins Elementary School. Mr. Harris is the lead custodian. He has 13 years of service. Mr. Harris is diligent in keeping his school spotless. His visitors comment on the cleanliness of the building. He is also actively involved in the school culture. He mentors students and helped coach the Jenkins basketball team. He consistently goes above and beyond to support students and staff. Daryl Harris.
Stephanie Liggins is Katherine Johnson Elementary School's honoree. Ms. Liggins is a media assistant with 1 year of service. In the absence of a full-time librarian, Ms. Liggins has managed the library by herself this school year and hasn't missed a beat. She coordinated and hosted 2 book fairs and introduced new ideas to her administrators to improve the media center to make it a more inviting to students. Stephanie Liggins. Custodian Nicholas Hill is the support staff honoree at Killing Creek Elementary School. He has 1 year of service. Mr. Hill strives to help everyone in the building. He supports and keeps an eye on students in the cafeteria every day and serves as a mentor to male students. He is there whenever a staff member needs him and has become a great support to all. Nicholas Hill. Our next honoree is not present tonight, but we would like to acknowledge Colette Moore, Knollwood Meadows Elementary School Support Staff of the Year. Ms. Moore is a school security officer with the school, and she has 24 years of service. Ms. Moore is a proactive and responsive when managing student and staff safety. She makes an effort to build relationships with all students and form lasting bonds with those who need her support most. Colette Moore. Our next honoree is Adriana Cephas, Media Assistant and Attendance Clerk at McIntosh Elementary School. Ms. Cephas has 5 years of service. I'm saying that correctly, right? What's your last name? Cephas, I got that right. So, Ms. Cephas has 5 years of service as a media assistant. Ms. Cephas makes sure that all students and staff have easy access to books. As the attendance clerk, she understands the connection between attendance and academic growth. When she noticed the attendance rate was not where it needed to be, she organized monthly celebrations for perfect attendance. Now, attendance has increased thanks to Adriana Cephas. Newsom Park Elementary School Support Staff honoree is custodian Angelique Givens. She has 12 years of service. Ms. Givens takes pride in her work performance. She goes above and beyond each day to ensure that her students' needs are met. Not only does she do an exceptional job in her assigned areas, you can also tell when she's left her magic touch in other areas. Ms. Givens is a wonderful asset to the Newsom Park Navigator family. Angelique Givens. Representing Palmer Elementary School is instructional assistant Jessie Denise Pickett. Ms. Pickett has 30 years of service. She is a vital member of the kindergarten team. Her love and patience are evident as she works with students. This year, she focused her efforts on helping struggling readers advance at all grade levels. She builds strong relationships with students, and they adore her. Jessie Denise Pickett. Sherry Caraway is the support staff honoree at Rich Neck Elementary School. She is a media assistant who has 8 years of service. She is also very passionate about reading and helping students find engaging books. She volunteered to serve as the media specialist for the first semester while continuing all of her other duties. Ms. Caraway also serves as the bus coordinator, greeting every student by name each morning. Sherry Caraway. Riverside Elementary School support staff honoree is custodian Robin Fitchett. He has 6 years of service. In addition to his regular responsibilities, he often provides kind words and support to students and staff. He is always willing to help staff members with tasks or problems. When asked to describe Mr. Fitchett, the 2 words that came up most frequently were humble and reliable. Mr. Robin Fitchett. Sanford Elementary School's honoree is lead custodian Enid Soto. Ms. Soto has 4 years of experience. Ms. Soto works very hard to ensure that the learning environment is clean and ready for students each and every day. She is quick to respond to janitorial emergencies. She also takes time to speak to students and help them be accountable for their actions. Ms. Soto contributes to the positive culture of her school. Enid Soto. Angela Ziegler-Mack is Saunders Elementary School Support Staff of the Year. Ms. Ziegler-Mack is an instructional assistant with 3 years of experience. Ms. Ziegler-Mack is a go-getter when it comes to supporting students and teachers. Her willingness to serve and her positive attitude are just a few of her attributes. She has really demonstrated her commitment this year by being willing to teach classes when substitutes requests have gone on field. Angela Ziegler-Mack. Our next honoree is Teresa Mercer, an administrative secretary at Sedgefield Elementary School. She has 15 years of experience in service with the school division. When Ms. Mercer sees a student, family member, or staff member in need, she instantly steps in and helps. She loves making sure that everyone she has contact with is supported and feels appreciated. She encourages students and helps establish community and partnerships. Teresa Mercer. Special Education Instructional Assistant Daxton Wise is the Support Staff Honoree of the Year at Stony Run Elementary School. Mr. Wise has 11 years of service. Mr. Wise treats students and staff with the utmost respect. His students look forward to their daily check-in time, small group instruction, and breakfast club with him. He also covers classes when needed and serves as the bus coordinator. He is an asset to Stony Run Elementary. Daxton Wise. Representing Yates Elementary School is Brandon Alston. Mr. Alston is a custodian with 2 years of service. Mr. Alston works diligently to keep Yates clean and safe. He has served as a mentor to several students, working with them to show them what he does and how he helps support school operations. Yates mates will tell you that he is kind and treats them with respect. He is someone you can go to when they need help. Now I'll turn it over to Dr. Barnett.
Our next honoree represents an Achievable Dream Middle and High School as a support staff honoree, Greta Shepard. Ms. Shepard is the administrative secretary and bookkeeper. She has 4 years of service. Ms. Shepard devotes herself to the well-being of students and staff. She ensures that everyone who enters the school is greeted and screened, and she diligently checks each person's ID. Her exemplary customer service skills and can-do attitude has helped to save the day on many occasions. Greta Shepard. Administrative Secretary Janine Carter is Crittenden Middle School's honoree. Ms. Carter has 1 year of service. Ms. Carter joined the Cougar family and had an instant impact. She manages the operation of the main office and leads the school by ensuring everyone is supported and welcomed. She has streamlined office procedures and developed relationships. Ms. Carter is often described as a ray of sunshine. Janine Carter. Representing Ella Fitzgerald Middle School is Registrar Kathy King. Ms. King has 22 years of service. Ms. King is a consummate professional and colleague who is a team player and a cheerleader when needed. She makes every effort to ensure that students and families have the best registration and enrollment experience possible. After the student is enrolled, she connects with the grade level counselor to make sure the student receives a schedule and a personal tour of the school. Kathy King. Lead Security Officer Shirley Brown is Gildersleeve Middle School's Support Staff honoree. Officer Brown has 10 years of service. She believes that everyone deserves to feel safe at school, and she goes above and beyond to do just that. She builds trusting relationships and creates a welcoming environment. Officer Brown is frequently seen mentoring and encouraging students to be the best they can be. Shirley Brown. Sharon Miller is a support staff honoree at Hines Middle School. Ms. Miller is a cafeteria manager. She has 35 years of service to the school division. The Hines cafeteria runs like a well-oiled machine under her leadership. When the cafeteria is short-staffed, she fills in by serving on a line, prepping the food, picking up trash, and cleaning the tables. She does whatever needs to be done to ensure that all students are fed with a positive attitude and a smile. Everyone eats well at Hines Middle School, thanks to Ms. Miller. Sharon Miller. Malcolm Hartwell is Huntington Middle School Support Staff honoree. Mr. Hartwell is an instructional assistant with 1 year of service. Mr. Hartwell has been a valuable asset providing support to students and teachers. While serving as a math teacher for half of the school year, Mr. Hartwell connected with students and identified areas where they needed extra help, and he provided that support with patience and kindness. He also serves as the track, basketball, and boys volleyball coach. Malcolm Hartwell. The support staff honoree at Passage Middle School is bookkeeper Shakia Murdoch. She has 2 years of experience. Ms. Murdoch has a heart for students. In addition to her regular responsibilities, she coached the girls' volleyball team and served as an assistant to the girls' basketball coach. She has a great rapport with students and staff, and she consistently looks for ways to connect and support with them. Shakia Murdoch. Our next honoree represents Booker T. Washington Middle School Security Officer Walter Boxton. He has served the school division for 10 years. Officer Boxton has a great rapport with students. He makes sure that students are on the right track with behavior, and he supports them in their extracurricular activities by attending games and competitions. He is in constant motion, helping out where needed. He sweeps the cafeteria, wipes tables clean, and even fixes flat tires. Walter Boxton. Our next honoree is representative from Denby High School, School Security Officer Thomas Brown. Officer Brown has 5 years of service. Officer Brown is one of the most dedicated employees at Denby High School. He consistently analyzes security practices and makes suggestions to improve safety. He is always the first on the scene if there is an incident that requires immediate attention. Officer Brown builds positive relationships with everyone he comes in contact with. Thomas Brown. Our next honoree could not join us this evening, but we want to acknowledge Security Officer Clayton Dedman. He is a support staff honoree at Enterprise Academy. Officer Dedman has 12 years of experience. He works tirelessly to secure the safety of all students and staff. He is always willing to talk with male students if they are having a challenging day and serves as a mediator. He promotes positivity throughout the building. Clayton Dedman. Administrative Secretary Shantia Faulkner is representing Heritage High School as a support honoree. Ms. Faulkner has 7 years of service. Ms. Faulkner helps manage 2 offices and the principal's hectic schedule. In addition to her daily responsibilities, she serves on the Sunshine Committee, hosting activities to build staff morale. She leads the egg hunt, faculty chili cook-off, and still manages to greet each visitor with a smile. Shantia Faulkner. And it is my pleasure to now introduce Dr. Eleanor Blow.
Menchville High School support honoree is bookkeeper Sandra Johnson. Ms. Johnson has 13 years of service. Ms. Johnson not only serves as an excellent bookkeeper, she provides an all-hands-on-deck approach to students, supporting students and staff. She assists in the office and in the clinic when extra help is needed. She also serves as a mother figure to students and staff. Ms. Johnson has a unique ability to remain positive during any situation. Sandra Johnson. Representing Point Option and the Virtual Learning Academy as the support honoree is Administrative Secretary Luana Torres. Ms. Torres has 16 years of service. She supports 4 different programs of study, Point Option, and the 3 virtual learning programs. In addition to her administrative duties, she greets each student as they arrive, and she picks up all of the meals that are served to the students each day. She wears multiple hats, all with a smile. Luana Torres. Our next honoree wasn't able to attend this evening, Security Officer Carol Totten from Warwick High School. She has 21 years of service. Officer Totten is like an adoptive mother to students and staff. She strives to cultivate positive relationships. She has provided food, clothing, and supplies to students in need. She is a constant presence in the halls, making sure students move along and encouraging them to take care of their responsibilities. Carol Totten. Secretary Sharice Rosado is the honoree at Woodside High School. Ms. Rosado has 2 years of service. She is all in at Woodside, and she's a Woodside champion. She is integral to the success of operations of the main office and ensures that classes are properly staffed each day. She is a strong supporter of the athletic department and often manages the ticket booth and sells concessions. Her administrator says Woodside is better with her presence. Sharice Rosado. Christy Croft is the Administration Building Support Staff honoree. She has served the school division for 15 years. Ms. Croft is the athletic support specialist. She has been diligent in updating the concession experience at Todd Stadium, including adding mobile card readers and mobile phone payment options. In addition, Ms. Croft launched online ticket sales. She also manages student enrollment in the driver's ed program and has assisted with the expansion of middle school sports. Christy Croft. Digital specialist Johnny Harrington is the support staff honoree representing the print shop. Mr. Harrington has 30 years of service. Mr. Harrington has been a printer for most of his life and brings a wealth of professionalism and experience to the print shop. He can cover every aspect of the printing process and is known as the font guy. He jumps in to assist whenever he can, including providing support in the mailroom. Johnny Harrington. Secretary Sandra Hargrove is the support staff honoree at the Gatewood Center. Ms. Hargrove has 4 years of service. Ms. Hargrove is an integral part of the GED program. She serves as secretary, assessor, and registrar for the high school and adult GED program. She successfully helped transition the program location and didn't miss a beat. As the program grows, she changes hats and roles to ensure our students' success. Sandra Hargrove. Casey Francis is the support staff honoree representing human resources and payroll. Ms. Francis is an executive secretary with 7 years of service. Ms. Francis is always willing to aid her colleagues. She has assisted with the staff recruitment and community events and willingly takes on tasks with little advance notice. Ms. Francis steps up without hesitation. She treats everyone with kindness and professionalism. She sets an example for others to emulate. Casey Francis. Angela Torrance, Assistant Supply Supervisor, is the Plant Services Support Staff Person of the Year. Ms. Torrance has 9 years of service. Ms. Torrance consistently seeks ways to improve her knowledge and skills, excuse me, to support efficiency, logistics, warehousing, and procurement needs. She strives to enhance great customer service. Her personality is contagious, and she brings joyful and positive attitude in all that she does. Angela Torrance. The Support Staff Person of the Year representing technology is Jamari Squires. Jamari Squires, thank you, Jamari. Mr. Squires is a technology infrastructure specialist. He has 5 years of service. Mr. Squires is always quick to volunteer and do whatever it takes to get the job completed efficiently and properly. He has been instrumental in the oversight of many projects, from the public address and clock systems to the audio systems, and for the past few months, the installation of the view boards for our teachers. Jamari Squires. Transportation Supervisor Tammy Holly is a support staff honoree for transportation. Ms. Holly has worked for the school division for 36 years. Ms. Holly is well respected by her colleagues, and she is often called upon to assist with a myriad of transportation challenges. She's a team player who embraces change, and she has an unwavering commitment to exceed customer expectations. She regularly receives commendations for her outstanding level of service, professionalism, and follow-through. Tammy Holly. Congratulations to our Exemplary Support Staff of the Year. Let's give them another round of applause. We thank them for their dedication and commitment to Newport News Public Schools. At this time, I will ask Mr. Shea Coates to come and give our closing remarks. Thank you.
And yes, I am not Rashad Wright, as you see on your thing. We are bald, but I look a little bit better than Mr. Wright. So you can tell him I said that also. Good evening, congratulations again, and best wishes to all our honorees. Sir Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." You chose public education as your career, and from what I've heard this evening, this is truly a room full of givers, mentors, and go-getters. Thank you for making it. Thank you for making a difference. This has truly been a wonderful evening. We have enjoyed celebrating this recognition with you. We thank you for your dedicated service to our students, family, staff, and community. It is an honor to serve with you. Honorees, as you leave this evening, we have another special gift for you. Please visit one of the display tables near the doors as you leave. To all the guests, thank you for your time and attention this evening. Have a safe trip home. Good night.